All right, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Got the air conditioner on in the back, so it is what it is. Y'all niggas gonna have to deal with it. We back. What's going on, Cool Man 7 in the building? Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. We have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests. Um, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code GoodFeatherMore Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Soaps, lotions, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Website, promo code are both in the description. And talk a little bit about Joshua and Lomachenko. And I'm telling you, you're going to duck Devin Haney, man. So let's talk about it. And we have some other bonus coverage as well, too, a bonus talk. So, yeah, pretty much. Joshua, obviously he got a fight coming up in the United States, his first fight stateside. We talked about the ticket sales where it looked like Eddie Hearn or the Zone bought up the majority of the stadium and trying to resell the tickets through StubHub and Ticket Box Office, whatever, Madison Square Garden, Ticketmaster. They trying to resell it through there. I don't care about the fight, so I probably won't do a prediction for none of the fights this weekend. If you don't know, you got Willie Monroe taking on Hugo Centennial Jr. Devin Alexander's fighting this weekend. And Robinson, also on this undercard, Ray Robinson is taking on Josh Kelly. Callum Smith is taking on Hassan Nadam. I might check into some of these, some of the fights, but my interest is not vested in watching these fights if I don't have to. If I have anything else going on, I just won't be covering the fights this weekend. Some boring ass few weeks coming up until we get to Harrison and Charlo, and that'd be nice. But Joshua's been talking to the media, and apparently I seen Worldbreaker say that the black media has been frozen out. And besides Fight Hype, I guess besides Fight Hype and probably like Radio Raheem, if you consider him black media, which most of us don't. A lot of the media, a lot of channels have been frozen out of the Anthony Joshua and Ruiz fight. And my whole thing is, why the fuck would you want to go to that shit anyway? Homeboy over there crying and shit. He crying and shit because his credentials got revoked. Man, get the fuck up out of here, man. This nigga, man, touch me, tease me. Nigga crying. I mean, like, what the fuck up out of here, man? Nobody care, but man, the fuck up out of there. Go find something else to do with your Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really want to be an Anthony Joshua and John Ruiz? Like, these niggas be crying and begging for credentials, dog. Like, damn, man. Like, niggas, I don't want to go nowhere there with my black ass at. You feel me? I don't want to go nowhere. They don't want my black ass at. They just spill water on the nigga. At the end of the day, why would I want to go and be a patron to cover some shit and they throwing water on niggas? You feel me? Like, why would I even want to cover some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an irrelevant fight. Only an idiot would think Andy Ruiz had a chance to win, a big chance to win this fight. He got a chance because he's a heavyweight. But we already know if Andy Ruiz loses this fight, he's still going to, even if he win this fight, he's still going to lose this fight. The best thing you can do is not talk about it. Like me. I'm not going to talk about that shit. I was going to do a prediction video. I'm not talking about that shit, man. These niggas just be thirsty, bro, out here. They be thirsty, man. Like, for me, it ain't even never going to be like that. I remember when they did the Mayweather and Pacquiao thing, and they passed up all the new media members, man. And I had a couple homeboys that just never covered boxing again. They continue to cover the NBA. They continue to do maybe small boxing talk and do everything else. That's how you do it. Like, nigga, like, you bitching and crying, only give them the juice to do what they want to do. That's why I say you got simpleton niggas that bitch and cry and shit. Fuck that. I ain't about to cry because Eddie Hearn denied me. You act like you about to see God or Jesus and God tag team versus the devil. This ain't even an epic fight, bro. And I remember they froze out all the brothers from Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. All the dudes that went around on the chilling circuit going to these small fucking cars in Biloxi, Mississippi, and going through these hole-in-the-wall cars, and then you get to the fucking big show and you don't get a chance to do that. And that is what it is, to be honest. Al Heyman don't have no control over who get in. He probably got some control, but he really don't control who get in and who don't get in. That's Magnum Media. You know what I'm saying? You know, whatever old girl name is, Kelly, whatever her name, she control that shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I heard her and giving out copyright strike specials. Hey, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, don't talk about it. Obviously, he feels some type of way. Hold on, let me get situated. Obviously, I'm in my room today. It's hot. Obviously, what's up, Corley? Obviously, you know, I mean, he don't want you talking about it. Stop talking about it, like the whole Meek Mill thing before I get in this Joshua shit. All right, I understand, you know, Meek Mill want to know why he got denied into the Cosmopolitan hotel in Las Vegas. Okay, you don't want me here? Fuck it. All right, I'm gonna just tell everybody on social media. I'm gonna reach out to my million followers and say don't fuck with the Cosmopolitan hotel in Vegas. But it don't matter with black people, bro. Like with Gucci, people still gonna wear Gucci no matter what. So just like a Meek Mill say, all right, but black people don't go to the Cosmopolitan. I bet it was a nigga that walked right by Meek Mill and still went up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell, black people can't move as one. So I don't even worry about black people and boycotts and shit. I got a whole thing of Gucci Guilty right here on my shelf. I ain't put it on since. You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, I don't have no hope for black people, you know, in general. It's just too fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to try to save a life or what. If I talk to a young nigga and give him some advice, it's up to him to take it. But 9 times out of 10, in this generation, you wasting your breath. You wasting your breath trying to talk to these niggas. I ain't talking to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga getting his ass whooped on the street, you know, me personally, I'm gonna walk over that shit. Because I'm not about to lose my life. My family depend on me. You try to help one of these motherfuckers out, change their tire, you look up, they end up got the pistol at your head. Like, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just ain't no hope. We just lost a family member over some fucking glasses, got killed at the gas station in Detroit over some fucking glasses. Ain't no fucking hope. What's up, Angel, Mosquito, Mike, C-Dub, B-Deal, everybody else that's in here down, flex scrolling back up. I'll touch my screen and scroll back up. Cousin Skeeter, I see you. Yante, what's going on? EAS, C-Dub. But yeah, man, like, man, fuck all that, man. You fuck around, help one of these dudes, and you gonna lose your life. And that's just how it is. It ain't being a raccoon or nothing. It's being you. You can't save these motherfuckers, man. You can't save black people from themselves, man. It's just impossible. All you only can do is raise your kids and make sure your house in order. You can help the niggas up the street and shit. You try to help these young niggas out here and get them some game, they don't want to use it. Real talk, man. But like I said before, these niggas want to cry over credentials and shit, man. Buck up. The nigga telling me how high. Buck up, Bart. I ain't about to cry over no fucking credentials. What up, Dr. Blake? I ain't about to cry over no fucking credentials, bro. Real talk. I ain't doing it, bro. These niggas just put water on you and you crying because you, man, fuck that, man. Like, the best way is not to pay attention to Anthony Joshua. Like, okay. Like, I'm telling you, go to the Ticketmaster website. I just did a video, whatever it's called, the Garden Ticket Box Office, and they bought the whole arena out. Eddie Hearn or the Zone or both bought the whole arena out, and they comping like I've never seen this before other than in the United States. They comping like 10,000 tickets, even more. They comping the whole arena because really, real talk, you know. Oh yeah, for real, Mosquito, that's facts. Soon as I looked at it, like they comping the whole arena, and what comp mean is basically they giving out tickets. How many free tickets they gave out? The whole arena is bought up, and you know it's on resale. They buying and reselling. But my whole thing to do with it, like if I'm in New York City, and I came to see the fight, like, do I really want to pay $303? You know, do I really want to pay $303 to go into that fight like that? Like, that's what it takes. That's what it costs to get in the door. Like $303 is the lowest ticket I seen. Like, they did not drop the prices because of the replacement fight. You go to a PBC event. I done bought a PBC ticket for like $40, $40, $50.
And that's after taxes, nigga. After I paid the $10, $15 in taxes. It's very affordable. They got, if you go to the Barclays Center, they got the little table where you can meet the fighters at and interview the fighters and shit. You know what I'm saying? But really, like $303 to see that shit fest. Originally it was a shit fest to begin with Miller. Like I don't even want to see Andy Ruiz fight for free as the main event, and that's no knock on him. I don't want to shit on him, but I don't want to see him fight. I don't want to see that motherfucker fight. I'm just not interested. But these niggas want to sit here and cry over credentials, man. Like fuck that. Now I see if it was on some Pacquiao Mayweather type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And you've been grinding like Nipsey said. Say you grinding city to city for PBC, or grinding city to city for Top Rank, and you didn't put in work, and then they letting some GQ magazine come in who don't care shit about the box community. I understand them dude right, but Anthony Joshua, like dude, they put water on you. They squirted water on you, and you still bitching and crying about going there. Please, man, fuck up out of here, man. Get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, man. You got out my motherfucking mind. Like, fuck them niggas, man. For real, man. I've been to smack the shit out of Eddie Hearn. If I could reach it, well, we about the same height. I ain't no little nigga. But at the same time, fuck that. Fuck that shit, man. Just keep it moving, man. Them niggas don't fuck with us like that. Like, they don't fuck with black people, nigga. They don't fuck with black people. Like, obviously, if they put water on a motherfucker, like, please. Like, fuck it, man. Like, just keep it moving, man. Just don't support Eddie Hearn. Because you know, and I'm going to just keep it a buck right here. You know when they fucking do Wilder and Joshua, they not letting us in that motherfucker. They not letting us in that motherfucker. And that's just real shit. And maybe some of these niggas don't know. I've been around for a while, bro. Like real shit. I was on Big Cool shit. We all had a team. It's back in 14, 13. We had a team, bro. And I already knew about all this shit. Like the hoop jab, all them niggas, man. The nigga that work at Behind the Blocks in Fernando. All them niggas, man. We already know what it is, bro. We know what it is, bro. When they did that Manny Pacquiao shit, and they wouldn't let niggas in for Pacquiao. Like these niggas that's getting these interviews, I done it already, bro. I done all that already, nigga. That's why I'm not interested in doing it. Hawking down fighters for interviews, dealing with niggas' attitudes, dealing with niggas' publicists, all that shit. Like nigga, like everything these niggas doing now, I done did it. We done did it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit, applying for credentials and shit, getting denied, nigga, going to the chilling circuit, going up in Mississippi, going to fights they got in these little hick ass towns, and then when the big fight come, they swat your stupid ass down. You already know what it is, nigga. You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. If you ain't willing to play the game, don't get in there then. If you can't ask the questions you want to ask, you already know once you ask them questions like that, you getting denied. That's not act stupid, dog. As soon as you ask them tough questions, they deny you. Kelly Swanson is the bitch name. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you ask them questions, man, and then they have another event. They'll do, like, I'm just throwing a fight out there. They'll do Usyk versus Takam, all right? They'll happily let your black ass in for that fight. And it's just the way the game is, bro. Like, these niggas act like they don't know the game. I mean, if you've been to 2-3 fights, nigga, you know the game. You know what you can ask, what you can't ask, all that shit. I know why certain, and how do I know this shit without niggas knowing this shit? I know why certain niggas can never get credentials again for certain people. I know that. Real talk. I know that. But it's not my job to speak on why. You know what I'm saying? And if I told these individuals why they didn't have credentials, like they would really hate a particular nigga on here. They would act like everything is fruitful and everything is kosher. You know, they'd be like, oh man, that's my nigga, man. Ain't nothing. Nah, you're gonna be mad why you can't get those credentials. Like I know more than I talk about, bro. But that's just me. It ain't my business to tell niggas business out on the street. I'm not gonna whistleblow or kiss and tell. But real talk, when you ask those questions, you already know what it is, nigga. Like a nigga is not about to spray me with no water, and I'm about to come back. It's similar to the Meek Mill situation. A motherfucker say, "Don't come in my hotel." You know what? I got it, bro. I'm on papers. If I got probation like Meek, like nigga, I'm not trying to go back to jail. I'm gonna just put the word out on the gram, put the word out on Facebook, put the word out on Twitter, create me a YouTube channel if I'm Meek, and tell niggas don't fuck with the Cosmopolitan, Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, black people choose to go there and be a patron there, or if they don't. If other rappers, entertainers of color choose to do that, they do it. They do it. I'm just keeping it real. Like, don't go where you're not wanted at, because when you go somewhere you're not wanted at, which is a place you're not supposed to be, nothing but bad can happen. Nothing but bad can happen. If they don't want my black ass there, guess what? I won't come. If I go to a PBC fight, or if I go to a local fight, you know, at the Motor City Soundboard, or wherever I'm invited at, wherever I choose to buy a ticket at, if I don't feel like I'm welcome, if I go to a restaurant and I feel like I'm not welcome, I'm not going back. They treating these niggas like they hoes, and I'm not calling nobody out. I'm just relaying the message. They treat you like a hoe. Don't be a hoe. As soon as you start ignoring them, as soon as we stop talking about them, don't talk about the Ruiz fight. No matter that couple hundred you gonna get off YouTube for talking about it, nigga, it ain't even worth it, bro. Your dignity over $1. All right, dignity over $1. Don't talk about it, bro. Okay, they already not moving tickets, so we doing our job. Don't talk about it. They doing this shit on purpose, nigga. Cool, let them have it. Like if AJ. Because when it come down to it, I'm telling you what they're going to do, dog. When AJ and Wilder fight, the fight going to be huge, right? If it happen, it's going to be huge if they both undefeated. If it happen, okay, they not going to give y'all niggas credentials, bro. It's nothing that PBC can do. It's only a handful of niggas that's connected that's going to get in, nigga. Yahoo going to be there. GQ going to be there. I'm just throwing some names out, just saying potentially some bigger names out. The Mirror, the Sun, all these other these real media outlets is gonna get in and take up all the space. Niggas you never even heard say Jab, or say Eddie, or say Joshua, or say Deontay, or say Wilder, or Jay Diaz. All these niggas out here, they gonna get in before you. Now, a lot of motherfuckers just started covering fights and shit like that, and they wouldn't know, you know, they wouldn't know what I'm talking about, right? But I'm telling y'all, nigga, you doing all this work going state to state. Look here, if I'm going to cover a fight, nigga, like cover it because I want to get away from the wife. I want to get away from my girl. And I just want to have a good vacation. Check out DC. Check out Cali. Check out Vegas. You know, I just wanted to get away. I'm not even looking at it as a job of me getting interviews and shit like that. Don't look at it like that. Look at it as an extracurricular activity. Okay? And you got to play the game. You got to play the game. Hey, say the tough questions when you get the niggas' numbers. All right, be like, okay, man, we about to interview for how you come on before we start recording. You got any issue with these questions? Whoop-de whoop whoop whoop. That's just how you do it, bro. Don't ask the tough questions in that environment unless you got that type of relationship you built with a fighter. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit here and cry and complain when you out here asking the tough questions. Like, nigga, it's coming, bro. It's coming, man. Like, I'm blackballed and I ain't even tried to get into but one fight. You know, I want to get into one fight. That's it. And if I get in that one fight, I say, okay, cool. I ain't got to try again. You know? But hey, niggas gonna continue to be thirsty, bro. Don't act come on here and act like you don't know the game. Come on, man. Any nigga that been to one or two fights, you know it's all political, bro. And that's just real nigga shit, man. I ain't gonna never just sit here bitch and cry and complain about not getting in. But then again, that's how some niggas eat. Best thing to do is build. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is real shit. And I don't even like half these niggas out here. I don't like none of these niggas out here, but a handful of niggas that I talk to on a daily basis, right? This real shit right here. This is the best advice I'm gonna give you niggas right here, right? This is what you do. Go be like 3 Kings, all right?
Try to build your own publication up like Fight Hype and 3 King. I know niggas don't read no more and everything going towards vlogging, but build your own publication up there. Get you a website. You know, get you some niggas that's gonna take your interviews, turn them into manuscript interviews. Get some other niggas to contribute on that shit that just like write about writing about motherfucking boxing. All right, and they can contribute and then build yourself up as a real publication. That's what you do. All right, you know, so you don't have to go through that no more. So you can blow yourself up, and you may blow up, you may not blow up this way, but this is how you do it. You want to be like Yahoo, right? You want to be like Bleacher Report. 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, where the fuck was Bleacher Report at? Never heard of them. Built themselves up. Look at clutch points. Clutch points. You know what I'm saying? Now they get access. Look at Hoop Jab. Look at Hoop Jab. Now Hoop Jab Neil is a good brother. He used to cover boxing. That's why it's called Hoop Jab. I don't think he covered that much boxing no more, but hey, he got media credentials to interview Klay Thompson, interview Kobe. He writing the media with the rest of the NBA people. You feel me? That's how you do it. Unless you got a connection. You know, some of these niggas got connections out here. Like real connections. And I'm not saying niggas' name because that's not what I do, but y'all know who got the connections. All right? That's how you do it. Build you up a website. I mean, niggas making money on YouTube. Niggas got full-time job. Take some of that money and sacrifice. Sacrifice that ounce of weed. I don't know if you smoke. You know, sacrifice, you know, maybe whatever you're doing on the side. Sacrifice. I was going to get this 79-inch Samsung screen TV. They call it a wall. Like, nigga, just take that money, you know, or go take a class and just get free community college in your area. Take a class and learn how to build a website yourself. Or pay somebody to build your website, show them how to maintain it, have you some contributors like 3 Kings, and you start from the bottom and work your way back up. Hey, it may take 5, 10, 15, 20, 35. It may take some time, but guess what? You can pass that on to your son or your daughter or some shit like that. They pay you for websites. Once you get so much traffic there, you see the ads that's going on there too. It's a great way to fall back from YouTube too. YouTube is just a starting place. Take your shit to your own shit, embed your videos on there, have niggas write articles, spend the money, make the website look clean. Then they can't deny you then. You're a real publication. But hey, who want to cover Wilder and Joshua and Ruiz anyway? And it's not no knock on nobody, man. It's just that, like, nigga, we can't, as I'm gonna say this talking to my fellow black media members. We as black people, we can't be out here looking like we begging and crying and shit. Them niggas is winning. Them niggas is winning. All right, that's what they say. All right, Eddie, let me in. Fuck it. I ain't talking about it. Because this is where they get their buzz at. Real talk, believe it or not, YouTube. It ain't boxing scene. It ain't Keith Idit. It ain't Lance Pugmire. It ain't Mike Copperringer. Like, them niggas, like, without us, nigga, boxing, Deontay Wilder, other than turn on the Fox BBC show, he can't go nowhere. And for an entire day, he understands this. Deontay Wilder understands for an entire whole 24 hours, he could hear videos made about him. Where can he do that? You can't do it on ESPN. Can't do it on Fox. Can't do it on CNN. None of the Walt Disney channels. Like, Sean, what's going on? This right here is where, you know, Crawford, Spence, all them niggas will be listening on the low-key tip. And this is what it is, man. But, hey, niggas got the chance to do, but hey, at the end of the day, you got to hold your brothers accountable, man. And real talk, like, that shit just look mad weak. Eddie Hearn looking like, you know, a white man with power over niggas, man. Hey, you didn't let us in, for sure. I won't be applying again. I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, cry and say, fuck Eddie Hearn. I'm not going to sit here and make a video. Oh, Eddie won't let me in. Fuck that nigga, man. Best promo is no promo. Real talk. When it comes to situations like this, man. But like I said before, that's why I don't do it. And then I'm going to echo that again before I actually get started. And niggas ask me, oh, man, why you don't go to these fights to apply for credentials and shit? And, you know, and I say, man, because I can't be me. A lot of niggas don't understand when I say I can't be me. I can't give an honest opinion. Oh, you scared Whoop-de-Whoop gonna roll up on you? No. I ain't scared about nobody gonna roll up on me. All I'm saying is when I get in there and I ask the questions I want to ask, You know, they flabbergasted and shit. You know, and then they gonna revoke you, walk you out like Mr. Yuckmouth. Somebody just brought his name up in the comment section. Same way. He said, I don't want the credentials if I can't say what I want to say and do what I want to do. Yep, his shit got pulled. This shit got pulled like an ace of spades. Shit got pulled. So go in there and ask questions like that you don't want to ask, and it's gonna happen. It's just the way the game is. They play the game till the game over. This free game right here, man. I don't like these niggas, man. Real talk. I don't like none of these niggas, man. Except for Cali, Town, and that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? World Breaker, he's sweet. You know, a few other guys in the Corey Lee. But a lot of these niggas I don't like. I just don't like niggas, man. Like this is me personally. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just the way the game is. But at the end of the day, I just trying to help niggas out. Like nigga, like I said, nigga, I've been on this bitch almost what? 15, almost 14, 13. I've been on here about 5-6 years, bro, dealing with this shit. Y'all, CB for real. CB swear sweet. He just don't do videos though, so I'll be forgetting his name. CB do video every here and there. Southside too, that's my nigga. But like I said before, I'm not forgetting some niggas know who I fuck with. But like I say, you don't forget a few niggas. Big Faces Worldwide. What up, Ty? I see Big Faces Worldwide. Like niggas know how I fuck with Showbiz, niggas like that. They know how I fuck with. But I've been watching less and less boxing videos. I really cut off, you know, doing the videos every day. You like Junior the Truth? I don't have no problem with that brother, man. Salute to him. Junior funny as hell. I don't have no problem with him. Blessings. Just because he from the Midwest like me, like it's with it. Travis Gaudio. Yeah, I don't have a problem with Travis. I know niggas that do. He just funny to me. He ain't never disrespected me, bro. Like, so I don't have, like, for me, I don't have nothing bad to say about the nigga. Colossal Sports TV, y'all know that. Like, he never disrespected me. Like we had combos on social media. Like, he never came at me the wrong way, so I can't have a problem with it. I don't get mad over niggas' opinions and no shit like that. Just unless they say something stupid, but it is what it is. Yeah, Travis got he ain't no problem. I know niggas have problems with him. He ain't no problems. You know, so it is what it is. But yeah, Joshua went on ESPN today, man, with Stephen A. Smith and Max. And you know, I know a lot of people want to know why Anthony Joshua went on offensive. Why he want the fights now, and pretty much it's plain and simple to see. Like they run out of options. The zone putting a lot of pressure on. You know, yeah, he make videos. He got another channel. They still putting pressure on. They put the zone putting pressure on Anthony Joshua because they need a return. The zone is at a really, really. I'm not saying they had a breaking point. But it's at a critical point where what's up, African King? You know, they had a critical point where they need a breakthrough. Like any business, like you know, I could equate this to YouTube for niggas to understand. Like every YouTube channel to get to 1,000. Every YouTube channel to get to 1,000. They need a break. They need a breakout video. And usually your breakout video is a video you have no intentions on breaking out. I remember Corey Lee was saying he did the video on, was it Jordan and Costas? And he got like 60,000 hits. It's a video that you never seen coming. And for the zone, it's kind of like looking for the knockout. It's kind of like going to the plate in the 9th inning with 2 outs. You looking for a home run. You ain't gonna find it. 9 times out of 10, if you go looking for a knockout or looking for a home run when you need it, it's probably a 90% chance that shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like 90% chance it ain't gonna happen. And the zone is trying to force and overspin and overcompensate to make those things happen. So they trying to say, okay, we give you way more blood. a market value. But these niggas is so end up thinking of the fight was just maybe a 50 million fight in the UK 2 years ago. And then it jumped to a 60 million fight. Then Al made it jump into $100 million plus fight. Now you got Deontay Wilder saying it's $1 billion fight. Like I think I can make $1 billion off this fight. I think it's a $120 million fight. Then you got George Foreman adding fuel to the fire, saying that it's the biggest fight in heavyweight history. So ego-wise, when you hear people saying that, like, dude, we can really gross $1 billion. We really can do Floyd Mayweather numbers. In reality, that's not the reality. Christian Lewis, what's going on? That's not the reality of the situation. It just don't work that way. Just because they said in the boxing community, but what does Brittany say up the street? What does Bob say up the street? What does Doug say up the street? You know, what does Devontae say? And they say, who the fuck is Anthony Joshua? And some of them say, who the fuck is Deontay Wilder too? You got to reach them type of people. And you know, for Deontay Wilder, it'd be in his home country. Excuse me. For Deontay Wilder, it'd be in his home country. It's kind of flabbergasting when you think about it. A heavyweight champion, I call it title holder, but it's called champion to make it sound good. That a guy that got the knockout power in him and just the athletic ability in him. I mean, 70-80% of people, I say 70, maybe 60% of people. Let's just say over and under 50% of people don't know who the fuck he is. So how can you be in $1 billion fight or multi-$100 million fight when the majority of people don't know who you are? Anthony Joshua, nobody knows who he is over here. You know? They don't know who he is. So how is this commercially a huge fight? So Deontay Wilder is supposed to be fighting Luis Ortiz too in LA. I knew this a month ago. I'm not gonna reveal my sources, but I knew this to be a month. I can say it now because it's in the media. You know, LA Times is publishing it that Ortiz and Wilder too is coming to LA. Good fight. I would think about going into it because I just want to take a trip out in LA and meet up with Cali in town. But that ain't the fight nobody asked for. I think more people say I'd rather have Fury 2 and Fury Wilder 2 in LA. But hey, it doesn't matter. But it's the simple fact that Anthony Joshua is in the position of it's pressure on him to deliver. And it's not even him. The pressure is being put on Eddie. Then Eddie is saying, wow, Joshua, we got to make this shit happen. Because it's not like, I look at it like this, all right? I look at it like this. And this is a question for everybody in here. Toledo Tone, Pete Toledo Tone, everybody in here. You pro Wilder, you pro Joshua, you anti Wilder, you anti Joshua. How are you? Are you neutral? You just want to see you win, right? Honestly, how many people think Anthony Joshua's got better in his last 3 fights, which was Povetkin, Parker, and Takam? I think those his last 3 fights, going backwards. Do anybody think Anthony Joshua has gotten better in his last 3 fights? Me personally, I think it should be 100% across the board. Joshua has not progressed since beating Vladimir Klitschko. In my opinion, I believe he's regressed. He's really regressed. He has not progressed in his career. Or, better question, he has not progressed in his skill level in his career to the point where I say he went from saying 2020, 2021, I fight Wilder when I'm ready. Like, really, what has changed? What has changed physically for him? What has changed physically for him to say he's ready now? He said, AJ like Danny Jacobs is on the decline. Watch what I tell you. Javier Logan. Trick, what's going on? C4 said, no, he's stiff and hesitant. Hell no, that coward hasn't got better. Facts. It's happening. Oh, that's Sean said that. C-Dub. It's happening when the old man said it would. In 2018, he said happened in 2020. Yeah, but you know, all I'm saying is the fact is that he hasn't got better. So it ain't like he had some type of breakthrough fight where he started looking quicker. You know, he sound improving like Jose Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? Jose Ramirez looked good, like he improved under Robert Garcia, where his confidence might be getting higher that he may feel like he could beat Regis Progress.
I haven't even seen that type of progression from Anthony Joshua at this point, and it's cool. It's just financial now. They like AJ, man. You know, you got to make this fight happen, bro. You got to start calling for it because at first they was on their heels saying, "No, we don't want it. We good in the UK." What happened between them coming from the UK and coming over to America? And one of the big points, what happened was this. Like I told y'all, that fight with Povetkin was supposed to go to Russia, right? Robisky was gonna get that fight to Russia. Anthony Joshua, I believe, gave some of his purse to Alexander Povetkin, or they got some investor to give some money to Alexander Povetkin to come to the UK. So maybe they trying to regain that money, but I really don't know why he stopped fighting in the UK. I know why, but I understand like the money is better over here. We know that, right? But why did he stop fighting in the UK? He could have stayed over there, and according to Max Kellerman and him, did 50, 60,000. Something fishy going on. When they stop being able to scout tickets, bro, they stop selling out. So now they trying to cash out on Joshua. But the cash out will be better versus Wilder because Fury ain't got no name over here. Javier Logan, he said that's what happened when you don't step up in quality of competition. When the last time AJ stepped up, and that exactly is the last time he has improved. Yep. I mean, some people fight down and up to their competition, so he could be one of those guys, but he hasn't improved not one bit. You know, at this point, maybe a coaching change might be in order. He's stiff. I'm gonna tell y'all, man, the way his back leg is stiff when it popped right on up, he just fundamentally sound. He was better off getting Floyd Mayweather to train him. I mean, Junior, Jeff Mayweather, training with Mike McCullum, shit, anybody. You know, but hey, it's his opinion, man. Kobe 2K fan, what's going on? That's just his God honest opinion. Do you think Hurd should take the rematch next, or wait? He should wait. In my opinion, AJ will lose to Fury and Ortiz. I'm not sure he'll lose to Ortiz at this point. I had my motherfucking thoughts. Maybe I agree with you on that one. Ortiz looked bad his last two fights, but maybe he pull a J-Rock. You know, maybe he pull a Superman. Pretty sure AJ was getting pieced up in sparring. Man, I heard people say he got beat up in sparring, man. I heard motherfuckers say that, man. But him and Ortiz is both in Miami. I think Ortiz still down there. The thing is, C-Dub said, the thing is, no matter how skilled you are, water will touch you, and when that happens, good night. Wild Fury had a cocaine junkie in his body to get up from that 12 fact. Matt Miller Productions, you think AJ getting slimmer because he getting tested in the United States for the first time? Nah. I think I just seen him take his shirt off today in that dancing video. He was thin like a couple fights ago. I can't remember what fight it was. I think they trying to. I don't know if he on nothing, man. So I'm not gonna insinuate that. But I'm trying to say this in an articulate way, a good way. I think for him, I don't know what's going on with him, to be honest. I'm gonna hold my opinion on that. I don't know what's going on with him physically, but he has stamina issues, bro. You know, so we just leave it at that. It could be, but I heard he getting exemptions according to Miller and Dillian White. If Hurd lose the rematch, which I think he will, do you see him moving up to 160? Yeah, I think that's gonna be the case. And maybe with an excuse on the side. So AJ ain't got no head movement, can't fight on the back foot, not good at cutting the ring off. He's like a great value Triple G who's just big. Gucci Sports Home CB, who won a bet? Spence beat Canelo and Crawford. I take that bet, either or both. Either way, I'm gonna get my money back somehow, some way. Fury's the man. Saeed, what's going on, brother? AJ off the roids. I don't think he off the roids, bro. Maybe I didn't get a good look at him. I hold my opinion, but we'll see. Andrew Ruiz got quick hands. That's what I can say. And he's tough. They said the muscle drains him, so he needs to get slim. That's true. That's true. More muscle, the bigger the muscles, the more oxygen they take to fuel.
Will, what's going on? He said, bet. Like, it's your money to lose because Gucci Home Sports TV. Like, shit. You should know I only take a bet when I'm 100% going to win, bro. Or close to it. He probably down there in Miami doing TRT since he couldn't do it in New York. Testosterone out there, too. I'll put 50 on Canelo. Shit. We can put 50,000 on that nigga, man. Shit. I already know Canelo going. They want the upset so bad, but I don't see it. Yeah, man. Like, they try to speak it into existence and shit. Like, I ain't saying, man, anything can happen, but I don't see it happening, bro. They've been and picked up AJ, put him on the stretcher, and brought him back and bring him back to the ring. Bro, you think Wilder just bluffing? He really gonna fight AJ next? No, I heard this shit. He gonna fight Ortiz. I heard he trying to eliminate the chessboard to get a 50-50 offer. If not, be the A side, bro. That's what he trying to do. If I was him, I'd just take that nigga out. Now, I'm tired of arguing with these niggas, man. He says, Sean said, one thing everyone in the chat can agree on with this. Pacquiao's back on the Manny. I ain't going to say that, bro. You know if you see Alex Reason camp, huh? I'm probably late, but y'all talk about AJ face all marked up, who been smacking him up? No, I didn't see that. I ain't been paying attention, man. I went out of town yesterday, man. Then I came back in town. I got me some Benihana's on their ass, man. Fuck that barbecue shit. I have enough of that this summer. Derek Webster, what's going on? Salute, my brother. But I just face marked up. Hey, man, it is what it is. He over here getting that American sparring. He's just big, bro. He don't bring shit to the table. They talk about Wilder, and I've been saying this for years. Like, the nigga just big. You don't count the Mexican out. Yeah, I'm not counting him. I'm giving him a chance, but a lot of body work. That's what. If I was him, a lot of body work. AJ should spark him out, but if AJ lose, we can celebrate. I'd rather see Wilder eliminate AJ as soon as possible. Me too. I think Ruiz will surprise us and get stopped in the 8th. AJ really looked bad every fight. Now, if AJ knock out Ruiz within 5 rounds, that would be okay. Yeah, I'd be impressed. He could fight. He said, bad news, Corbin beat up AJ in sparring. Didn't bad news just get beat up? He just lost to somebody, the Felipe Hargrove guy. So I heard Greg Corbin pretty good in sparring. I know what happened in the fights. Devin Haney pulled Teofimo. I seen that, bro. I told y'all about that nigga Teofimo Lopez. Man, y'all never listen to me. I don't know what I gotta do, man. How many times I gotta be right? I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Man. Teofimo Lopez is gonna be a good fighter if he just be patient and develop. But he won't. He gonna get fucked up too. And everybody gonna act like that's Lomachenko greatest victory of all time. But yeah, I was talking to Kelly yesterday. I was on the road. I was talking to him I was on the road and shit, and we was talking about how Lomachenko, he was gonna duck Devin Haney because by the time he fight Devin Haney, he gonna have all the belts. And I think Lomachenko gonna move back down and weight. I think Devin Haney gonna get a vacant belt. I don't think Devin Haney gonna get his opportunity to fight Lomachenko, man. And everybody gonna say, ain't nobody gonna call that duck. And I think, if Devin Haney if he had more experience in this corner, which I think he do got experience in this camp, that's the only thing I got the question about the kid. The kid is an absolute stud. You know what I'm saying? He's an absolute stud. Yeah, I think he can. With 1 or 2 more fights, if not right now, I think he can compete with Lomachenko. Lomachenko know who to fight and who not to fight. He know who to fight, who not to fight, and Devin Haney is a problem. You know what? He's a real problem. He did. I mean, that guy he just fought went 10 with Pedraza, and Pedraza was touching Devin Haney, and Pedraza is nowhere near
the level of Pedraza's nowhere near the level of Devin Haney. And I know Lomachenko gonna beat Teofimo Lopez for the final belt. He gonna move back down. So I want everybody to know I said this. Or if Teofimo Lopez beat Richard Comey. He said Buck should just be 50 ass. Where did that come from? 50 Cent been to choke that nigga. He can better bring a gun. A big gun too. But I'm gonna say this, man. He better Lomachenko, y'all better be on his ass too. He said, I don't think Loma want to fight Tank either. I don't know why. I mean, I understand why Tank can really punch. But Tank, man, if you get Tank to the 6th round, he got an opportunity of gassing out. Oh yeah, for sure, C-Dub. Like for real, man. For real, man. You look at you. I'm just saying, man. Y'all need to hold that nigga accountable. Ain't nobody hold him accountable for ducking Pacquiao. Y'all forgot that Pacquiao didn't even want to go to PBC. Now you got Mayweather promoting his fucking his fucking fights. Remember Mayweather said that back in the day? Manny Pacquiao should come fight on Mayweather Promotions. That shit funny as hell. Loma and Triple G are the biggest hype jobs in boxing. I think Lomachenko is by far more legitimate than Triple G, but I catch your drift. I like Teofimo Lopez too, man. He just gotta perfect his craft. Devin Haney is really perfecting his craft, man. Devin Haney is gonna be a problem. Comey will beat up Lopez unless they rob him like Pernell and Chavez. Tank just found out how to jab his last fight. Damn, Joel Spears. Damn, 50 still clowning Buck. I had to kill, man. He got to kill that nigga, bro. For real, bro. I'm gonna see what that shit about real quick. Yeah. That shit crazy, man. That nigga's a nut, bro. That nigga's a nut, man. I don't see the Buck post, y'all. I see the Meek post. I don't see the. Maybe I gotta look again. What else y'all say? Y'all gonna sleep on Tank until he knock out Gary Russell? Yeah, I'm not saying that ain't gonna happen. Will said, I've been on him. Pause. Loma don't want to move up. He really not trying to get no tough fights for real. No, he's trying to get the bag and get out. And look here, I ain't mad at him because every fighter do the same shit. Every fighter is Keith Thurman, bro. And I'm gonna keep telling you, all these guys act like Keith Thurman. And that's a fact. All these niggas act like Keith. All these dudes act like Keith. For real. And that's just what it is. All these niggas act like Keith. But hey, it is what it is. All these niggas act like Keith. But I don't want to verse Lenard. So no, once he get all the belts, he moving down, bro. That's just gonna be what it's gonna be. After he get all the belts, he moving down. Devin Haney can't move down. He only can move up. It's the one right before the Meek post. Okay, shit. Let me see. Oh shit. Okay, I see it. Man, I would have had to kill that nigga, man. For real, bro. Like, he gonna have to do something, bro. What Thurman act like? Everybody else, scary as hell, businessman. Tank need to beat Burchett. and hearing ass. Protect and hearing gonna unify, so it only gonna take one. Loma only won fights that have belts, that have the belts. Yeah, I guess. Like I say, he gonna duck Devin. I'm telling you that shit, man. He fight Luke Campbell chicken noodle soup. I ain't mad at him though. Get your money, man. Get your money, man. C-Dub said this is Loma Max. You see Linares put him down. Like I said before, bro, ain't trying to hear that. Mayweather at least moved up 5. 30. Mayweather started off a little bit heavier than Loma. If it's Max, it's his Max. I ain't mad at him. Well, let's not act like this. What he done at 135 is significant, bro. Since we gonna downplay what Crawford did at 140. Because he ain't beat nobody at 135 that I rate high. Linares, he ain't shit. Pedraza, he ain't shit. Comey, he ain't shit for real. No offense to him. He all right. And Teofimo Lopez, if you fight him, he ain't shit. Luke Campbell, he all right. He really ain't shit either. You know what I'm saying? They gonna downplay. Oh, Lomachenko undisputed run was so much better than Crawford's. Nah, Victor Posto was better than all them niggas. Regis versus Josh Taylor happening this year. Yeah, that's happening this year. I heard it might happen stateside somewhere. I heard. Oh, you said Floyd started at 126 though. Okay, my bad. Loma needs to meet Mikey at 140. Ooh, could be. Haney. It'll be Haney was too young. CJ, you know this will go down. Teofimo, he want to fight Teofimo Lopez. What you talking about? They don't give him credit for fighting Teofimo Lopez, so it don't really matter. It don't really matter. They don't give him credit for fighting Teofimo Lopez. And that's just what it's gonna be. Boy, bigger than most 147 pounds. No, he not. He wasn't bigger than Sugar Ray, Leonard, or Robinson. I don't believe. He wasn't bigger than Tommy Hearns. He wasn't bigger than Paul. He wasn't bigger than Trinidad. Shit, he might not have been bigger than Oscar De La Hoya. Real talk. He wasn't bigger than Miguel Cotto neither. Cotto started off at 140. Trinidad went up to 68. Tommy Hearns went up to cruiserweight. Durant was a lightweight and then went to 147, fought at middleweight too. I mean, like I said before. No, I don't think Errol Spence is a big middleweight. I mean, welterweight for real. To be honest. He said HBO called Postal the fact. Yeah, people were saying that Bud and Postal fight was a 50-50 fight, and a ton of people was picking Victor Postal. It's funny how people forget. Real talk. It's funny how people forget. People forgot that shit. Just yesterday, when that fight was going around, plenty of people was picking Victor Postal. I remember like yesterday, Bud went in there and Bud ain't had a hard fight yet. It don't look like. Earl is not huge for 147, bro. I disagree. He big for 147, but I don't see him being like Paul Williams, like enormous, or Trinidad enormous, or Leonard, or Tommy Hearns. I don't see Errol Spence in that light. I don't actually think Errol Spence is a big light heavy. I mean, excuse me. I don't think he a big welterweight. Yeah, I thought Felix Diaz was gonna give Bud some issues, bro. That was a great performance at the Garden, bro. I'm sorry. I rated Felix Diaz real high because he really beat Lamont Peterson. 0504 Gator, what's going on? In 0504 Gator. Yeah, he beat the shit out of it, man. That made me want to turn. I like Felix Diaz, man. The way he beat the shit out of Felix Diaz, man, it kind of reminded me of watching Marcos Madonna beat Adrian Broner. I had a hard time watching that fight because I was a huge Broner fan at the time, man. Terrence Crawford. Like, dude, Terrence Crawford is special, bro. He beat the shit out of Felix Diaz, man. Like, dude, he punished Felix Diaz, bro. Absolutely punished that. That nigga eye was swole. Now Diaz got some good overhand rights in and there, but Bud is just poised and patient. Bud to take a shot to give a shot. Errol Spence won't. Errol Spence get hit with something, he going like when versus Mikey, he ain't going for it. Bud was just punishing that nigga, man. I remember that fight. I was like, God damn. That fight, I was like, I can't even hate on dude, man. Real talk, I said, man, that fight was I was like, damn, that's an old fashioned go behind the woodshed ass fight. What's up, Big Face Worldwide? He said, patted him on the head like a look. You ain't lying, bro. That motherfucker was sizing him up. Pow, 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 pow. I was like, damn. I had a hard time watching that fight because I like Felix Diaz, bro. I think Joel Diaz ended up throwing the towel in. Yeah, I heard Kell Brook gonna be his next fight. I heard they gonna beat the shit out of Kell Brook. Kell Brook might not even make weight. He's still gonna beat him though. I ain't even beat Felix Diaz, bro. I said I ain't got shit else. I ain't got shit else to say bad about him. Duval County in the house. What's going on, B. Howard? Bud beat the brakes off Diaz, then tapped him on it, bro. He was beating his ass, bro. I was like, damn. I thought Diaz was gonna get him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He does say I called Con Crawford a year ago on this channel. He got it right. He said, don't understand the hate for AJ. We ain't hating on AJ, bro. Kell Brook ready to retire. Yeah. Breaking news video. Danny Garcia had a woman grinding on him in Puerto Rico. Sources say that same woman auditioned for a rap video in the UK and wanted to dance on Anthony Joshua, but he said no. Yeah, Bud stopping Kell Brook. That's like a 5-6 round fight, if that. Felix looked like a bum in that fight. You ain't lying, bro. And he ain't no bum, though. Felix Diaz ain't no bum. Felix Diaz ain't no bum. Y'all think Brook ain't got no chance. Brook need that last payout. After Loma beats Campbell, he's going to look for Comey or Beltran to go. No, Beltran ain't got a belt. He's going to be the Comey versus Teofimo Lopez. That winner, after they both get that next fight, they win. Regis give Bud a tough time. Regis fought Earl twice. That's in the amateurs. Hey, Regis better go try to fight Earl again. Bud smoked the fuck out of Regis Progress. I'd rather take my chance after what Mikey did with Earl. I'd rather take my chances with fucking Earl. Real talk. Depending on my style. AB said he got a fight day coming up. I don't care. We know it ain't gonna be Lippians. I think AB going back down to 47. But AB ain't gonna fight Crawford. That'd be the first day he gets stopped, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Crawford stopping Adrian Broner. To me, Bud can stop his opponents fast, but he systematically breaks them down. Oh, the way he punished Felix Diaz, though. I was like, God damn. I wanted to turn that shit so bad. Metro 147 has a few names for him. Thought Bud would get Vargas, but he got smart and about beat Vargas and Munguia. Yeah, Loma probably going to move down to 130 and fight for check because of Skeeter. Bud will have Regis looking like a pumpkin. Yeah, he been a little bit more. Regis just need a little bit more experience before he go fucking with that nigga. He got a speed advantage over Earl. He ain't got no speed advantage over Bud. I'm done with AB. His fights are trash. I've been telling y'all AB was done. All y'all niggas want to say he gonna beat Mikey. I say he gonna get his ass whooped. I was telling niggas, I told Troy King that shit on social media. I said, your boy gonna get his ass whooped. Mikey ain't never fought nobody slick fighter. I said, I don't think that fucking matter at this point. Told him. Broner said this fight is for the suburb. Damn. For Section 8. Bud versus Boost Putin is a great fight. Fuck up out of here. Boost Putin gonna get his ass with English trash as fuck, bro. I'd rather see Jose Benavidez too. He said Bud pretty much smoked everybody except for Earl Spence. He gonna smoke that ass too, bro. If they fight anytime soon. No, I ain't going to the Charlo fight, bro. He ain't fighting nobody. I might be in Vegas, bro. I gotta go handle some business so I can go down there. Emmanuel Figueroa, I like what Calvin Ford had to say about AB. AB just needs to go and focus on himself. Yeah, I seen that interview. It's over with, bro. It's too late for all that. It's too late. He can't even get off no more. If they were smart, Al Heyman to give him money just to retire. He said Reese will catch Bud at 47. Remember what y'all was saying? He will catch Bud and hurt him. I don't know, bro. He could. Yeah, that could happen, but he getting his ass whooped. He getting his ass whooped. Bud ain't playing with that nigga. He might get dropped to Bud. He can pop. And he got some speed on him. But he getting out box right now. He need to get past Josh Taylor first, get a couple tune-ups at 47, and just play the field, man. It ain't no need for him to rush into that type of shit right now. I'm just being real. Ain't no need, bro. If that fight happened, it happened. You end up fighting Josh Kelly, or you end up fighting Jaren in it. Jaren is a bad motherfucker, man. But you got a better chance versus them dudes and Devin Alexander and guys like that. He need to be patient. If I was him, if I could stay at 40 and I can get all the belts at 40, I'd do that and let the smoke clear at 47. There's ain't no point for Regis Progress going to 47 right now. And them niggas ain't fighting nobody. You feel what I'm saying? They not even fighting each other. So you ain't gonna do shit but sit there and be waiting. Why sit there and wait when you get championship level money fight at 140? You get championship level money right now. That's how I look at it. Do you think AB had bad influence on Tank? I mean, Tank a grown man, bro. Troy Harris, he a grown man. Should know another man be influencing Tank. Ain't nobody telling Tank to go out there and eat hog maws and chicken wings and shit like that and get no belly like that. Tank a grown man, but he probably do. Tank look like a little following nigga. He probably do got a bad influence on Tank. So it is what it is. DW23, what's going on? He probably do got a bad influence on Tank. So I'm not gonna dispute that, but I don't know. He said, Bud cool. I met him at the Water for Fury fight. That's what's up. He seemed pretty straight. He said Styles make fights. You've been asking for Ennis as a child compared to Regis. He ain't leaving until undisputed. Well, Regis Progress, in my opinion, is a contender with a belt. And we see what he do versus Josh Taylor. I think Ennis is a prospect right now. So it's some validity to what you were saying, but I was talking about push the timeline up. I'm talking about like maybe about a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Year or two. And it's bad boy, man. And he bigger than Regis too. But yeah, Regis got the more experience on the side. Regis ain't got time on the side. He 30. But he need to bust a move. He said last October, T-Tone Toledo 1965 last October when lightweight Mikey called out top welterweight. I thought now the other welterweights will have to fight each other instead. More ducking, they're just looking at each other. Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah. Bottom line, Tank fat and just want to be an IG celebrity. Damn. Like that nigga was like fat. That dude was like fat. Like eating that plate on the phone. Tevin Farmer called this whole card out, bro. He said, Regis is good, but I'm going to be real. He ain't going to beat Spence or Crawford. He could beat Thurman or Porter, maybe. I see how Thurman look the 20th of June. July. I don't know. But I really don't care about that shit neither, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. If Thurman lose, I'll be happy. Last now what's going on. Wilder has smashed more bums than Elton John. Yeah. AJ smashed the same bums too. AJ ain't fought nobody but Klitschko. Be real. AJ ain't fought nobody but Klitschko. Outside of that, Takam, Joseph Parker, Charles Martin, Alexander Povetkin, off the juice, N.O. He ain't fought nobody. That motherfuckers fought the same level of competition. Ain't no difference. The only difference is Fury fighting Wilder and Wilder fighting Luis Ortiz. You know, that's the only real difference. They pretty much fought all the same level of competition. Fury and Joshua both fought Vladimir Klitschko.
Wilder fought Ortiz, and then Ortiz and Wilder fought Fury. I mean, pretty much them niggas still in the same motherfucking boat. But it is what it is. What would you think of if Thurman wins but looks trash while doing it? He ain't fighting Errol Spence is my first thought. That's what I'm thinking. He said, Kobe 2K fans, I seen Tank at the Barclays Center for Garcia Porter. He said he was fat then. He is fatter than he is. He's fatter. He was fat then. This ain't nothing new. I don't get it, bro. Man, I don't nobody like Keith Thurman, bro. He don't care neither. He don't care. He don't care if you don't like Keith Thurman. What you think if Thurman wins but looks trash? Well, okay, I answered that one. I won't call Thurman a bum. Thurman can't fight. I ain't gonna just put. I mean, he be on some hoe shit, but bum ain't one of them. Now he can be a bum after taking all that time off. Watch, you gonna have a motivated Thurman for Pacquiao. Watch what I tell you. Tank versus Gary Russell, I getting stopped. If Gary Russell goes to the body, he might stop Tank. Knock some of them pork chops out of his butt. What if it was a draw? Man, just don't count on Errol Spence and Thurman never happened. Pacquiao and Thurman a fucking draw. Don't count on it. Thurman gonna want that rematch again. So will Pacquiao might not want it no more. You might as well just. And what Errol Spence is doing is he trying to use Keith Thurman as an excuse. Leo Santa Cruz is a disgrace. Yep. But Errol Spence is using Thurman as an excuse. Oh, I fight Terrence Crawford when I get on the belt. Yeah, nigga know damn well Keith Thurman ain't got no intentions on fighting him. And what and that's why that's why Keith Thurman he countered that and said pretty much Crawford ain't Errol Spence ain't Thurman ain't big enough yet. You know why he said it ain't big enough yet? He said that because he wants Errol Spence to fight Terrence Crawford. He wants Thurman and Spence Thurman want that to be for undisputed. See, Thurman ain't trying to fight Terrence Crawford. He trying to have Errol Spence do the dirty work. You know what I'm saying? He living off of I fought Danny and Sean already. Errol Spence need to go do something else. So he want Earl to get all the belts in there, and what he want to say is, I did 500,000-600,000, almost double Joe numbers versus Pacquiao. I did 500,000-600,000. It's 50-50, or I should be the A side. Why should I tell you? He want Errol Spence to fight Terrence Crawford first, so they can fight all for the belt. That's what he mean when the fight ain't big enough. Wilder's about to sign with Ortiz for I heard. And it's gonna be in California, Los Angeles. Crawford is like Lord Baltimore. You can't say his name on PBC. I remember Sean Porter did an interview after he fought Ugas. Go look up that shit, man. I think it was on Fight Hype. He was asked about Terrence Crawford. He was asked about Terrence Crawford. That nigga got on his seat and started walking away from the media and shit. He said all heavyweights in history in their prime. Mike Tyson steamrolls them all 5-4 times. I don't know if he beat Ali, bro. I don't know. It'll be a good fight. That used to be everybody go to a fantasy fight. That was everybody go to fantasy fight. Ali versus Tyson. You can go nowhere through the 90s and the early 2000s without that debate. That was like the Terrence Crawford debate and Errol Spence debate now. How many people get their dream job? People was clowning him for being too happy at the presser. Walks out, man, living his dream must be nice. How is AJ declining? Look at his last 3 performances, bro. He ain't getting better. Ali will break him mentally. Tyson can't beat George Foreman in his prime. That would have been a hell of a fight. The way Foreman hit for Joe Frazier with them uppercuts.
Hell yeah, it ain't about his dream job. It's about his dream fight. Shit, Keith Thurman about to retire off this shit. Watch what I tell y'all. If Errol Spence really want to fight him, he gonna have to get Bud and get that belt. We ain't missing shit, Stewart. Just talk kicking the shit at this point. I really want to go to sleep. I'm tired as hell. I was on the road all day yesterday. I'm about to go beat my daughter ass some Mortal Kombat before I go to eat and go to sleep. Shit. NBA Finals will come on Thursday. I can't fucking wait. He almost killed Joe Frazier. Man, hell yeah. That first fight, this nigga was lifting that nigga to the heavens. Joe Frazier almost was a jersey in the rafters. Joe Frazier was just lifting him up with uppercuts. Go back and watch that fight, bro. Like, Joe Frazier versus George Foreman won. And I think he stopped him in the second one, too. He said George Foreman and Tyson in their prime has always been a dream fight, yeah. Who was Fury fighting? Alan Castella? No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm tired. Fighting Tom Schwartz. I'm not impressed. I watched a little bit of him. Not impressed. Not impressed. Got any more questions before I get off? How long I've been on here? Hour and 11 minutes. You notice how Water quickly signed his next fight conveniently before the AJ fight, so we can't call him out after the. Yeah, that shit was weak, bro. Y'all, Adam Neal, you exactly right. You might be right about Thurman return. He got up on stage during the first Pacquiao pressure like a chick just guaranteed him child support. Shit got guaranteed child support from a ball player, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He'll retire if Errol Spence don't get that. If him and Errol Spence ain't for undisputed. Did Tyson duck Foreman? That's what they said back in the day. This was the old Foreman too. That motherfucker Ice Michael Moore. They said Marvin Hagler ducked Mike McCullum. So don't believe that shit that all the old fighters ain't duck nobody. That's bullshit. Sugar Ray Leonard was around here ducking motherfuckers and aging people out. Sugar Ray Leonard was Floyd Mayweather before Money Mayweather. He said he knocked out Povetkin, who had never been knocked out. Povetkin was 80 years old and off the juice, allegedly. Povetkin was beating his ass, too. Povetkin just got tired because he didn't have his meladonium in his ass. Roberto Duran ducked Marvin Hagler. No, they fought, bro. Roberto Duran fought that nigga. He probably got the names mixed up. That's crazy how Joe gave Ali trouble. Foreman took. Styles make fights. He said Roberto Duran ducked Mike McCollum. I heard a whole bunch of niggas ducked Mike McCollum. James Toney beat him. Mike McCollum was a motherfucker, bro. I think 54 and 60 to be exact. I think he went to 68 too. Mike McCollum ain't called a body snatcher for nothing. That's one of the coolest nicknames out there. His name, the Body Snatcher, and then the Real Deal Holyfield. That was my two favorite nicknames. We all know Leonard was ducking Pryor. That's what they said. If you go back and look, Aaron Pryor stopped Tommy Hearns in the amateurs. Aaron Pryor was a dog, bro. That's one of my favorite fighters, if not my favorite fighter. Sugar Ray Robinson ducked the Black Murders Row. Yeah, some of them niggas lost though. Bro, after the fight, get their name up. Hagler, Tyson, all would have not fight up and comers. That's the direct truth. Yeah, man, boxing been like that, bro. It ain't been to this extent though. There's some new shit. This shit they doing now, bro. That's because they all getting overcompensated. If they had to fight to feed their family, all these fights will happen. Pryor versus Roy Jones. That's too much weight. Pryor was at 140 at the most. Roy was at 54. That was earlier in his career. He said, I'm not a Joshua fan, but Ruiz can stop. Yeah, if he don't stop Ruiz, man, that nigga ain't got no chance. Wilder should just go ahead and fight him, bro. He should fight him anyway. Somebody gonna get beat between them. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Tyson Fury ain't gonna get beat. They gonna protect that ass.
Bo versus Lewis Gold fights. Yeah, what was it? Bo versus Holyfield when that nigga came in with the parachute in the ring. That shit was crazy. I think it was Bo on Holyfield. I might have got wrong. I know it was Holyfield versus somebody. Shit. Rick Bo was nice back in the day too. He used to have a feeler on, nigga. Pow, pow. Remember he pieced the nigga up before the fight. Pow, pow, pow. I was like, damn. I said this nigga piece niggas up. Foreman, which George Foreman, the old one or the young George Foreman? What's your thoughts prior to Kawasaki Lacey? Prior, I fuck with Joe Kawasaki. Joe Kawasaki, bad white boy. He beat the shit out of Jeff Lacey. I remember watching that shit on Showtime. I thought Jeff Lacey was gonna win, bro. Man, Joe Kawasaki, man, I ain't seen no man. We talking about Diaz and Crawford. Man, that nigga Joe Kawasaki, man, he got my respect that night, bro. And when he beat Miguel Kessler, I think that was later on. That was on HBO. He got my respect that night, bro. When that nigga beat the fuck out of I don't have nothing bad to say about Kawasaki. After he beat Jeff Lacey, man, Jeff Lacey, man, came and got a United Kingdom ass whooping. I fuck with Joe Kawasaki. He said a young Foreman. Lennox Lewis going to sleep. Lennox Lewis going to sleep. He going to sleep. May the church say, Amen. Amen. Ortiz take AJ 12. I don't know about that fight, bro, to be honest. I really don't. Both of them niggas ain't look that good, bro. Durant Hagler, Leonard shaking their heads at this. You ain't lying, bro. Them motherfuckers, man, and niggas went to war. Terry Norris at the crib done like, man, if I would have ducked like this, bro, and then I had Abel Sanchez and used my defense, I'd have made millions. Man, Lennox Lewis, pop, pop, I made look ready, pop, pop. I was like, I watch that shit all the time, bro. I be dying. I think Joshua should fight Ortiz to Foreman. I think Joshua to fight Ortiz. Yeah. Oh, to get ready for King Wilder. Ortiz don't want to fight him because he about to fight Wilder, bro. I went to junior high with Reddy Bo, niece Arlena. She used to beat up the boys. Damn, he had a whole family just whooping niggas' ass. I'm gonna tell my cousin all them niggas to fight. Archie Moore, George Foreman, tied for the hardest punching in boxing. Yeah, Archie Moore was like 100 years old fighting niggas and shit. The Mongoose. Yeah, Archie Moore. They need to put him in a video game. Archie Moore is a bad motherfucker, man. That's the one that Kawasaki didn't stun Judah. You talking about Costa Zoo, nigga. I remember that fight. He made that nigga do the chicken dance. He had Zab Judah. Zab Judah was out here dancing in the ring. They fucking around got Suicide Squad on TNT. I ain't never watched this whole movie, bro. I just couldn't get into it. Wilder might be over Foreman. I don't know, man. It's close. Man, go watch George Foreman and Joe Frazier, bro. That nigga Foreman was knocking out higher grade of competition. At least with Joe Frazier, he was lifting him to the heavens. You see that CGI editor on Instagram made that clip where Wilder. Yeah, I seen that shit. That shit was funny. Wilder reposted that. Tyson versus Roy Jones. Oh, Tyson. Especially young Tyson, man. He probably wasn't as fast as Roy. Tyson just punched too hard, bro. Roy would have to outbox Tyson for 12 rounds, bro. It could happen if he can give Tyson to the 6. Tyson said he had breathing issues. He said, no, I did the Charles Shake Star and Buck when I was killing him on Hot 97. That's bad. She crazy. Foreman will crush Wilder. I mean, but who the first to land? Real talk. George Foreman wasn't no fucking no boxing savant. Wilder had more speed than Foreman, though. Foreman was built like a tank, though. He was strong. He was like 220, 225 younger, but that nigga was like muscle. But it had Wilder hit him on that chin, that nigga was going to sleep. Same thing for George Foreman. So once he touched that nigga Wilder, like it was whoever hit first. He said, fun fact, I know Ortiz took step aside money on AJ fight Klitschko
Then AJ reneged and tried to rematch Klitschko. Then Ortiz flunked it. Yeah, we know that, bro. Cross arm defense. Yeah, that nigga, man. You don't see that shit no more. That draw was Fury probably the best thing happened to Wilder. He can learn. He can really fight AJ in trouble. He has nobody to get ready for a Gator like a Wilder. Nope. Jones has some power too. Yeah, he has some power. He has some power at heavyweight, man. He got a taste. It was a taste. I thought Young Foreman was 260. Nah, man, that nigga wasn't no damn 260, was he? I could be wrong. Old Foreman might have been 260, nigga. They had Young Foreman listed at 225. Maybe he was 230. I don't think he was on 260, bro. If he was 260, bro, he got a hell of a body type, bro. He said old Foreman was 263. Yeah, Young Foreman was slimmer. Let me go to before Ali. We ain't got to wait till Box Rick for some reason. Young Foreman looked like he played football. Yeah, that nigga was chiseled, bro. Young Foreman, that nigga was, man. Dude, that nigga grabbed you, man. He shook your soul out of your chest, bro, out your body. You got to shoot him. No doubt about it, bro. The way he was cracking, you going to have to shoot him. I'm not fighting him. I'm just shooting him. I'm just keeping it real. He said Lennox will sleep him, man. He better land on George Foreman first. He better make it count, too. Young Foreman, he better make it count. As soon as George Foreman touched that English chin, the English muffin, that nigga going to sleep. Who do you think wins between Valdez and Shakur Stevenson? I'm a roll with Shakur Stevenson, man. I don't like what I was a big Valdez fan, but I'm a roll with Stevenson, bro. At this point, Valdez he just shop worn now. He been in too many wars trying to prove that he a tough Mexican when he got all that athletic ability to be a great boxer. At this point, he just shop worn, bro. Young George Foreman look like he can run through a brick wall. Man, that nigga look like Luke Cage, bro. I don't know. I think Roy could have decision. You talking about Lennox and Roy? I don't know, bro. Lennox was a real heavyweight, bro. Lennox was a real heavyweight, bro. Lennox ain't no hoe. Especially if you give me the Emmanuel Stewart Lennox. Man, I was scored, man. I'm scared of young George Foreman, bro. Fucking old George Foreman. Only reason old George Foreman wasn't scary is that nigga he found the Gandhi book or something. Not the one where he was Gandhi was killing motherfuckers and shit, but he found the book of enlightenment when he was nice. He said, I live around the corner for Foreman, bro. Yeah, he cool now. Laughing and giggling and shit of that nature. Yeah, Lennox had a great young one too, especially with Emmanuel. He was getting full leverage. That old Foreman, bro, I'm scared of him. I'm still scared of that nigga, bro. The young one. He said Lennox needs to stop hating on AJ. He not hating on AJ, bro. He stop ducking. That's what he telling him. And AJ took his advice. Not Wilder ducking. Ain't that a bitch? We can't win for shit. If you told us like a year ago that Wilder would be running from AJ or avoiding the AJ fight, would ever make you feel comfortable, most of us wouldn't have believed you, bro. Now AJ taking Lennox advice. Now he want to fight. Now Wilder don't want to fight. Fuck up out of here, bro. Fuck up out of here. He said Wilder was always ducking. No, he wasn't, bro. AJ was the nigga that said 2020, 2021. Barry Hearn said 2020. I don't care if the fight don't happen at all. Let's not forget history. It wasn't ancient. We're not gonna just forget all of that, bro. I'm not gonna forget that shit. But I agree with you. Now that nigga, he ducking now. If you rephrase your words, he ducking now. Yeah, we saw. That's why I'm not even pressed, bro. I watched the Jamel Herring fight this weekend. I caught a little bit of that. I was watching the basketball game. Now, the real thing is when you at home Saturday night and it's raining and you ain't got shit to do and it's a fight on, I'm gonna watch it because I ain't got shit else to do. But it's like it's killing season out here in Detroit. Bodies dropping like flies out here, man. So it's hard to move, man. Like really, you got the party in the suburbs, but then you go to the suburbs, you can't drink because the police gonna be fucking with you. Then you don't want to get pulled over by the police. You drunk, and you try to reach your glove department and they pop your ass because it's fucked up. Basically, you gonna have money to Uber and Lyft back to the club and back and forth. Like when I was younger, the neighborhood clubs were safe. To me, because everybody I knew in the club, if something happened, I knew them niggas. Because we all went to school, we all in the neighborhood and shit. It's only when you went out of your hood and went downtown with all the hoods like mixed up, you had problems, you know what I'm saying? But now you really can't do shit. There's too many niggas dying out here. How your thoughts? I ain't really broke down the fight yet, man. I gotta rewatch the fight, man. I think it can go either way. Charlo Harrison too. My fandom lies with Harrison. I plan on being on that fight. I got to make some provisions tomorrow so I can go to that fight. I'm a little bit behind, but I plan on being there at that fight, man, and join Vegas for a minute. Eddie took over boxing. Show me where Eddie said that. Man, I ain't got time to pull that shit up no more, man. AJ said that and Barry Hearn said that, bro. Eddie ain't take over shit. Eddie Hearn can't take over boxing, bro. That's crazy. Eddie Hearn. Y'all really believe Eddie Hearn is about to be sending his ass back over to the UK? You heard what Eddie Hearn said. He said Al Heyman and Bob Arum is trying to freeze me out. Yeah, they whooping your ass too. Especially Bob Arum. Bob Arum putting the whole motherfucking gator boot up his ass. Bob Arum working Eddie Hearn more than Al Heyman is. And Al should be beating Eddie Hearn ass. Al the one that showed Eddie Hearn, the hospitality in America. Man, where Sean Porter get his belt from? Al Heyman. Kell Brook get his belt from Al Heyman. Where Anthony Joshua get his first belt from? Al Heyman. Where Jamie McDowell got his biggest payday at? Al Heyman. Shit. Al Heyman helped Eddie Hearn out, bro. Then he turned his back on. That's why you can't trust no Pilgrim. Bob Arum putting aside whatever size foot Bob Arum will, he putting the whole size 8, 9, 10 up Eddie Hearn ass. Bob Arum working that motherfucker. That nigga Bob Arum beating his ass. That old man. Hey, I remember on Happy Gilmore when Bob Barker started beating Happy Gilmore ass. That's what it looked like. Magic Johnson on ESPN right now. This nigga, he's sabotaging the Lakers again. I don't care about Suicide Squad. That shit was trash to me. That shit crazy. I'm gonna do an NBA stream probably today, maybe tomorrow. NBA gonna be interesting all summer, bro. Yeah, he is on there. He about to whistle blow. Let me pause this shit so when I get off, I can watch that shit. He said Sadie Hearn has won purse bid since he took over Bachelor. He said hasn't. He lost a purse bid to Bob Arum. How the fuck you do that? That nigga cheap as shit. But Eddie Hearn won the war because Maurice Hooker beat Cesados. He beat the shit out of that nigga, bro. Maurice Hooker pieced him up. I thought Cesados, he came on hot. And this nigga Magic Johnson got the nerve to have on some black and purple socks, bro. Like, you just trying to destroy the Laker organization, bro. Up out of here, bro. Was that last week he was snitching on them 2 weeks ago, bro? That nigga, man, I wouldn't want to the Lakers after what he said. He's Rob Pelinka is a backstabber. I'm like, oh, this nigga here. The Lakers ain't winning shit. LeBron made a bad decision. He should have went to the Clippers. LeBron really should have went to the Clippers, man. When was the last time Amando was called from another boxing organization to fight a number one contender? I don't know. I think Hearn has not won a purse bid since he took over. Okay. Cyclops. She crazy. Tell me if you want me to. Y'all some more questions? I want to take my dog out for a walk. I might take him out for a walk. He deserves it. No one like Rob Pelinka. Nope. Eddie Hearn taking away credentials. No, not my credentials. The Florida Evans. Damn. Them niggas like, damn. Honestly, I want to see White get sparked by Wilder. I agree. You think Wilder freezing out White? Nah. Dillian White got to fight this fucking mandatory, bro. I mean, fight his title eliminator. He should just go ahead and fight Dillian White. He been knocked the fuck. He need to fight AJ, man. Now Wilder decking AJ. You can't make this shit. You can't write the script. I don't want to hear Wilder say I'm the realest heavyweight. Nah, nigga. You ain't. You ain't the realest. Like, you can fight AJ right now, nigga. You trying to sign a deal with Ortiz. Nobody asked for Ortiz, bro. Nobody asked for Ortiz rematch, bro. Nobody. Even Ortiz family member ain't asked for a rematch. Tyson Fury beat Dillian White. He probably beat Dillian White until fucking to him quitting. He probably beat that motherfucker up too. He make fucking White quit. I think Tyson Fury might be the best out of all of them, to be real. White should have took the eliminator. Yeah, he had many of them. He had 2 versus Ortiz. 1 they could have made versus Brazil too. He fought Chisora. I don't know why he ran from Brazil. And you can't beat Brazil. You don't deserve to fight for a championship. Fury is chinny. So was AJ. But Fury got the best defensive movement, though. He got dropped by Steve Cunningham, too. That was a hell of an overhand right. But shit, that Wilder right hand, he got up just like from the Steve Cunningham right hand he did Wilder. I don't know how he got up. You think Ortiz's left hand was broke when he fought Wilder? I don't know, bro. I don't want to see him fight Wilder again. Crying over Eddie Hearn take credentials. Eddie ain't worth shit. Why he even entertained going to that trash? I don't know. Niggas in their car right now. Damn. And it took him. Niggas gonna be waiting outside Eddie Hearn hotel room. Yo, Eddie, man, why you take my credentials, man? Wilder Ortiz was supposed to happen in April. Then we wouldn't have this conversation. Nope. I'd rather Wilder fight White. Shit. This nigga Wilder punishing us for no reason, bro. Like, damn, what do you want us to do? Buy $1 million into $1 million worth into this day shirts? If that's the case, we all go buy some Deontay Wilder shirts, bro. As long as you just go ahead and fight AJ, bro. We'll buy your shirts, man. Everybody go buy 2 Wilder shirts, bro. Spread the rumor around. And you just gotta fight AJ. What you done for me lately, Eddie? Inner circle. Why don't want to fight anyone with power? Who got power? I don't know who got power, really. Maybe Joshua. I think his power a bit overrated. Dillian White ain't shit. Ortiz, he only throw 1 or 2 shots at a time. Afro players that boxing on some bull-ish right now. Yeah, man, they punishing us. He's how about 3. Like, nigga, just fight that nigga. I bought a whole collection, bro. Like I said before, it is what it is. We gonna get that fight when it's overcooked. Watch what I tell you. He said complaining. I said, whoever ain't shit really part of the top 3. The rest of that shit. Yeah, whoever ain't shit, man. I watched him go life and death with old boy. I was at the casino watching this last fight. Then he out here kissing chicks and grabbing their buns and shit. What does Brazil do now? I don't know. Work his way back up, I guess. He got 2 title shots. He can get a 3rd. Who has more power than Wilder? Nobody. Hey, y'all know Virgil Hunter was trying to get Ward to fight Anthony Joshua, but not Wilder. That's for a reason. He said that was a man, my brother. I don't know what he's talking about. Neil White is a bum to keep it real. Yeah, he ain't that good. Wilder gets rocked too much for my liking. What about AJ? He was getting hurt by Povetkin, bro. What's Wilder's strategy fighting Ortiz? If Wilder fights Ortiz, Joshua will just fight Usyk, and Usyk can beat Joshua. I seen him wobble by Molina. Okay, shit happened. Shit, it took Anthony Joshua 7 rounds to stop fucking Dominic Brazil. It took Wilder 2 minutes and 12 seconds. What's your issue? I seen Joseph Parker hurt Anthony Joshua with a body shot. Talk about this nigga couldn't even stop Joseph Parker, bro. Couldn't even drop Joseph Parker. Who else couldn't his urge to kiss her? He said she was providing already. She was playing with the team and shit. Then she want to sit there and cry rape and some shit. Get the fuck out of here. Well, yeah, man, I'm about to roll up out here, man. I might come back on later, talk basketball or some shit. I don't know. But I'm out.